Hi, this is Strix. When we first debuted the Focus course, we had a chance to finally see attention for what it is. Attention is the new currency. Attention is the ultimate currency. Attention is the one thing that people, places, and organizations are trying to steal from you. Attention is the one thing that if people controlled it, they have control of you. And so the focus course, the very first focus course, was a look at how to gain back that attention. And it began with an understanding that attention is, in fact, the new currency, and that attention and choice should be taken back. In the focus planning course, we looked at the application of this into being able to see our entire year in advance. We looked at how to be able to, with the filter of focus, with the understanding that attention is the critical currency. We looked at how to be able to look at our days, our weeks, our months, and our entire year in advance, so much so that we begin to actually live a life on purpose, a life by design. In the Focus Blueprint, we looked at our roadmap and a way to see how momentum rolls out if we planned it. So we begin to see how focus ties in with project management and how this really prepares a strategy for an ongoing engagement of life in the areas of business, success, relationships, finance, professional life, and health. In our upcoming workshop, the Focused Actions, Strategies, and Techniques, or FAST or FAST, we look at the very strategies, techniques, tools as leverage to get more of our attention back. And where in our last course, we looked at with the identity module in what we called from procrastination to automatic motivation, we looked at how understanding who we are fuels knowing what we're supposed to be doing and understanding how we should be staying on point, on task, on project. And how if we don't understand who we are, we don't really know what to do next and we can't really get the work done. And if we ever get any work at all, if we don't know who we are and what we stand for, we bleed our energy left and right and we don't really know what to do. Now, in our upcoming workshop, we look at where all of these things have been leading to. And we look at, instead of where in focus, we looked heavily at like deep principled understandings. And in the identity module, we looked at all of the levels of the whys or purpose or mission and how that bleeds into legacy and how legacy fuels our purpose forward. Here in our upcoming workshop, we look at the inner game coming from the opposite direction. We don't start with inner game in FAST or focused action strategies and techniques. Here we start with the techniques. Here we start with the how-tos. But rest assured, the understandings are there, and the understandings do kick in. We explain a premise, we explain an understanding, but we also, on the spot, explain the technique that comes with it. And very often we'll start from the back end. We'll start with the technique and roll it up to the strategy and roll it up to the grand principle that runs it. And if automating your life, if the very notion that you can gain back your attention and your control over your life by automating, eliminating stuff that you can't automate, and by delegating stuff you're not good at, and focusing on what's really important to you, is an idea set that appeals to you. And if generating systems for saving your sanity and running your own life better, running your own life by design, is an idea that really tickles you pink, and if you want to take this further with us, please see us and enjoy the ride with us for FAST, fast, focused actions, strategies on techniques. This is on February 18th, 2018, and we're gonna love to have you there, and you're gonna change so many things you won't recognize yourself a year from now, and that would be a good thing. Cheers.